Hi everyone, it is Jan here from Jan Art. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I am trying out the Gelli Plate for the first time here, so this is my absolute first print that you get to see. This is a lot of fun, I have to say. I really recommend that you try it out. Don't be scared. It is only paper and it is only paint. You put on a layer of color, whatever color you want. You can also mix the colors, you can do whatever you want. Looking at this, it looks to me like I put on a thick layer of paint. You don't need that much paint, to be honest. It doesn't ruin anything of the things that I'm trying here, but I can just see that it's a much thicker layer than you actually need. So right here I'm using the brayer to press down the paper in the holes on the stencil, so that it'll pull up the color from there. You don't need to use the brayer, you can use your hands, but either works. And then you just pull off the stencil and you'll see that it has left the paint there, and now you can add another color. I'm using bronze here. The other color that I used was a burnt sienna. I am sorry, but I don't remember all the colors that I used, so I won't be able to tell you. But yeah, just go ahead and try. It is a lot of fun, and I think for the first try, these prints actually came out really great, if you ask me. Also, another thing that I learned was that those roll-offs that you make when you roll off the excess paint on a piece of paper, as you can see next to me to the right, they turn out really great. I actually think that I'm gonna try to use some of these for on a bigger piece of paper and actually frame them, because some of them are really amazing. You can also use them in collages, of course, and which is what I'm gonna do with these prints that I'm making. They're actually gonna go in a collage that I'm gonna make one of the next days. So still working. As you can see, there's still some residue left from the first stencil. I think that the next one I'm gonna wait and actually make it dry, so that or let it dry so that I can actually pull off the whole thing. If you leave the piece of paper on there long enough on the wet paint, so that it's all dry, you will pull off the whole thing, more or less. Sometimes there'll be a little left, which can also actually, it doesn't matter if you leave some paint on there for your next pull. It'll just add character to the print, to be honest. So yeah, no need to worry too much about cleaning off your plate in between the prints, unless you want a clean print, of course. So this one is the one that I'm leaving for a few minutes, so that I can pull off the whole thing, and you will see when I pull it off now that it pulls off everything. Well, there's a little left on the left side, but not much. The next thing I'm trying, I think, is this the one? No, it's not. This is just another stencil. A little later I will actually be trying to add some rubber bands, just to create some interesting patterns. This is the honeycomb stencil that I'm using. Turned out really great. The last one where I've added extra colors and extra layers. As you can see, I'm now trying to just pull it off with one of the roll-offs that I made. Oh, that was not the roll-off, sorry. That was one of the other prints that I had made. Yeah, I would just say you just go ahead and try it out. It is a lot of fun. I think that this is the one. Yeah, so you see here I just mix the colors and try to blend them, but at the same time leaving some of the colors separate on there, just to add some interest to it. And this is the one I think where I put on, yeah, this is where I put on rubber bands, just totally random. And then I take a piece of paper and I try to just pull off some of the paint, leave the rubber bands on there, and it creates a really great pattern. This first example was not that great, but as you will see, I then just remove the rubber bands and let me see, did I add another color first or did I just try to pull it off? I don't remember. But I would think that it's too dry now, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so that's the one where I just, yeah, pulled that off. And as you see, there's still some left on the plate. So now I'm adding a darker color for the background. Keep in mind, everything that you put on there, the first color you put on will be in the foreground. And everything you put on after will be in the background. The layers will be in the background. But I think this one is also one that, yeah, here I wait so that I can pull off the whole thing. And this one came out really great. I really like this one, must admit. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can also, as you can see here, I'm just gonna, I want to only use the first part. These are 3 different stencils on one big stencil, so I only wanted to use the squares that you see here. So I just fill that out and move it down. Put it on top of that and then just add some more paint. There's so many ways that you can do this. You can also do the negative version of this one where you actually put paint on the Gelli plate first and then you pull off with the stencil, you pull it off, adding paper on top of it and just pulling off the squares. But of course that would be the opposite of what I'm doing right now. Here I'm just trying to see if I can pull it off the stencil on a piece of paper. That didn't work so well. It's too dry, so don't do that. But yeah, here I let it wait again, and then, oh, that was the one with, sorry, yeah, that was the one where I just reused another, an earlier print. And this one I wanted to, as you can see, I used a transparent color so that you can actually see the color, the previous print on there. And waiting again, pulling off the whole thing. This one, I love this one. Came out really great. And then now I'm just cleaning off. You can just use packing tape to remove anything left on the plate. As I said, you don't have to. Some people leave it on there because they like it to be a little more rustic, I guess. But I decided that I wanted, for this first try at least, to have a clean Gelli plate for the next time. Then I cover it with a piece of paper, put it back into the shell that it came in, and next you'll just see some of the roll-offs. I really love the roll-offs. I'm definitely going to use them, and I'm already bought paper, bigger paper, that I will try to use some prints or for just some of the roll-offs and actually frame them. Hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section, and thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.